Marshall will kick off to get the festivities started. Looking downfield, it's Mendoza. Finds his tight end. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Quarterback may change this route. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Marshall now lines up trying to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Moore. And it's a catch, but he's got enough for the first down. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
This offense has it with really good field position. Direct snap. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. To throw, it's Mendoza. With the catch, it's Jordan. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels.
Running backs are wide receivers. They do such a great job nowadays out of the backfield. All you got to do, dump it to him. Get it to him quick, and he'll make the rest happen with his running back skills. But they do so much work with wide receivers in practice that they basically have...
Makes the catch! They will score! Touchdown, Marshall!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They took it 64 yards right down the field. And they cap things off with a scoring toss from 27 yards out. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. I think he lost it in the sun. He muffed it. And what a terrible play. You just can't run back into the end zone like that, and it's going to be a safety.
Yeah, and sometimes you get confused and you get lost where you're out of the field, but not that far. And I don't know how to explain this. I would love to give you words and break this down and be like, this is what he was thinking. I don't know what he was thinking.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air, it's Mendoza. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Shoots it to the left. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there.
Well, you've seen the last 2 plays now, this guy's versatility. You've seen why he might be playing on Sundays in the not-too-distant future. This guy can catch the ball. He's a big part of their passing game, and he's a weapon and a guy that this defense has got to be ready for.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
And on 2nd down, a lot of times, I don't know why, you just, as a defense, you go pass. You think passing situations, passing downs. Really good job by the offense, committing to the run game, not abandoning it, not getting yourself in a 3rd down situation where you had to throw the football.
We've reached the break, and Marshall is on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Wants to adjust the pattern. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. The throw to the outside is complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. You know, sometimes even a short gain like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Looks as if he's going to run it. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down.
You know, this offensive line, they just got to hold their blocks a little bit longer. This offense likes to run their quarterback on design plays, and if you can just give him a little crease, he can take it the distance, but they couldn't get it done there.
And the field goal unit is on the field. He'll try to knock it through from 38 yards out. Splits the uprights. Good. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
Will take over 1st and 10.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Picked off. What a way to set him up. They didn't give him much on the return, but they are in prime scoring position at the 22.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Now it's second and goal. Might be calling a hot route. A designed run for the quarterback. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Herd! On to attempt the try. And the extra point is good. The lead is 19. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25.
Offense will take over. First and 10.
They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw, it's Simpson. Got a man, it's Smith. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line in the hurry-up.
Second down coming up.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. Grabbed over the middle, it's dealt. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain.
Man, you see tight end matchups all over the field all the time now. It used to just be in the red zone. Now you just find the big fella, you put him in the slot, try to give him the ball as much as possible because you know he can make big plays.
Looking downfield on first down. Quickly to the tight end. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a first and 10. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. The Yellow Jackets will line it up on first and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Looking downfield very late in the half. Using his feet to buy time. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half.
29 Philly, 2-9.
Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Bernard. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. And the holder will spot it on the 14 for a 24-yard attempt. Good, right down the boulevard. Are forced to settle for 3.
19. Georgia Tech, 3.
And the Yellow Jackets will boot it away to start the second half. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Marshall takes over the ball, the Thundering Herd offense coming out.
Here we go. Gaucho.
He might want another play. To the air, it's Mendoza. With the catch, it's Jordan. He smashes his way through again. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Looking to throw on first down. Got the quick pass. Still on his feet at the 45. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2 possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. His quarterback part of their running game. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. They'll go with a direct snap. Only able to pick up a yard before he stopped, and now it's 4th and 3.
Yeah, that's a really good job by the defense because when you get in that 3rd and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now forcing a 4th down.
Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And that lead grows even bigger.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They make the tackle at the 39, but a really good job by the return team there. Opening play of the drive from the 39.
Let's go.
To the air, it's Simpson. Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Yellow Jackets racing to the line in the hurry-up.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done there.
Fires to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Boston.
Gain of 17 on the play. That's a first down for the offense.
Just inside the 40-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 39.
Cut it, cut it.
To the air on 1st down. Bringing the heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Lofts one high and deep. He caught it. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Gain of 36. 1st and goal. Georgia Tech.
And the Yellow Jackets have this offense rolling. Guys, it is Marshall carrying the lead into the quarter break. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. 1 more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here.
Spider.
Quarterback will keep it. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stops short of the goal line. 2nd and goal for the offense. They'll try to slam it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets!
Georgia Tech. Number 22 in the end zone.
Two-point conversion attempt is coming. They'll run it. He's got a nose for that goal line. First he scored the touchdown. Now he makes his way in for the 2-point conversion.
Marshall. 22. Georgia Tech. 11.
Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
Will take over. 1st and 10.
The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. Snap it to the back. Past the 1st down marker and still running. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout. Marshall.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10.
Jackrabbit.
Looking for a man, it's Mendoza. Fires to the big fella. He's into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 47.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
The Thundering Herd to the line, facing a 2nd and short. Now on the move. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Marshall lines up just needing a few inches on 3rd down.
42, spike.
Using his feet. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42.